Is that Bittersweet Symphony? That is my shit. I think I'm gonna listen to that in the car too. So I'm not gonna be live for too long because I'm going to want to listen to my tunes. Yeah. Say hi. All right, babe. I'll be back. It's weird. Oh, I get this zip of pep of energy before I go live tonight with talking about my favorite subject, my job. Salute, folks. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star Vaza Alonzo Hall. Return really quick to weapon tap on your head with another ADH12 solution of Monday Night Foolery. Today, right now, I'm just really just vibing with y'all as I take y'all with me to my car while I roll up, and then some music to bump to or some foolishness to watch on YouTube as I elevate my mind before I go and do work on the K Business podcast. Um, at any rate, excuse me, I'm tired because I've been up all day. Make sure you hit that like, and drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional. The links are in the description of this video. So as we proceed to give you what you need, you know what? I want to give a shout out to my boy Brandon Vendress, who for years now has been going live just about every day on Facebook. He said he's making evergreen content. He doesn't care if he has 0 people, 1 person, 1,000 people, just every day. And your following eventually grows because people, excuse me, are like myself and they like to hear what you talk about. And they want to be entertained in a multitude of different ways. Uh, I did have something that I wanted to talk about initially, but so much stuff happened that it kind of threw me off. So I will tell y'all again in preparation for tonight. If you saw me go live this morning, you saw I was getting prepped for a meeting with a client, and after that, the client met with me. We discussed some things. We didn't go into too much personal information, and I knew we weren't, and that's why I I kept the live going because we're just having a simple conversation. Um, but things like this happen. First floor lobby. Now. Giving it a second because I know sometimes in the elevator shit gets cruddy. Um, One thing I am about to talk about though was I just saw, I don't know if it was probably like a restream but a live from my boy Mike TV, and it was a roast of Cynthia G, and one of the things that she says is abort black male babies. People were saying that's egregious, and there were some ladies who were coming up there kind of agreeing with Cynthia G, except on the stance of aborting black babies. Wow. And, I was like, okay, that's one thing. But they were comparing the red pill to it. And while there are paradoxes going on, one of the main difficulties was these guys kept asking the women, like, name one red pill channel that says that. Nigga, they don't watch that shit, so they have no fucking clue who uh, Captain Jack off on the circle with 14 niggas on a panel for 8 hours a day is. They don't know who the fuck that is. So they're not going to be able to tell you a channel. Only channel they'll really be able to tell you is the ones that got mainstream. Kevin Samuels, Saint and Sinner, maybe Fresh and Fit, right? All these other motherfuckers is getting they shit off from you niggas. Real reality rap, right? Like, so then I get, how niggas is upset about her saying abort male black babies, but really, is it any different? Because every fucking rap song I hear about 15 niggas getting murdered. I'm murking this nigga and I'm fucking your bitch. That's all I ever hear. Thank you. And so that's all I ever hear in our music. So is she promoting it or we promoting it? Because now even Drake got hitters and the killers and I'm in the six and now I'm Nino Brown because I'm Drake and I got a lot of money so I talk gangster. Or did we forget that? So is it really that different from what Cynthia G is saying? She just saying niggas start from the beginning. Because that's how the way we talk in our raps. And since we in our raps are always like, I live what I talk about. I write my rhymes. This is my life. Really? So if that's the case, then why are we criticizing Andre 3000 for being 48, talking about, well, nigga, I'm gonna play the flute because I can't rap about, you know, having a motherfucking colonoscopy, right? Nobody wants to hear a rap about having a colonoscopy. Nobody really wants to hear a nigga rap about what happens after a nigga gets shot, right? He has a colostomy bag and shits himself because the bullet ripped up his fucking stomach, right? They don't want to talk to you about that shit, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment. How you doing? Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of the video. Give me 1 second there. I got to fold up this deal. All right. Put this in the car. Shout out to Shifi here if you're in the building, because I know you be around all the time, bro. I'm gonna get with y'all in a second. I just gotta close up this here. It's one of the most convenient things ever. Boom. How you doing? I can't complain. Then drop this in the trunk. Oh shit, I gotta unlock the car. Who just texted me? It was my brother texting me. He was asking me when I'm gonna pick something up. Because I am going to well, I gotta go to the gun store, but the gun store don't open till Wednesday. So, hey, buddy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the insurance junkie. Your fiduciary fella, the all-star Bonzo Whore. And I'm back today to weapon tap on your head with another ADH solution. Right now, oh shit, little boy. Mm. Throw off his crown and stuff. Oh gosh. Struggles of single motherhood. Right? Well, unfortunately, it's not too much my issue. But yeah, so a lot of niggas be talking on like a lot of these dudes that was on the Mike TV show, like they was talking to these women about like, oh well, you're wrong about this about the red pill, and you're wrong about that about the red pill, nigga. They don't consume shit that they're not interested in, right? They watch Cynthia G. Now Cynthia G might know who the fuck all your red pill niggas are, but shit, I watch some of the Manosphere, and I know who half y'all niggas are. On some real life shit, I should have known way back in the day when I asked keeping it 100, and I know he'll fucking vouch for this. When I was still watching Kevin Samuels, and some was like, "Yo, we was talking," and some was like, "We was talking about whatever manosphere type shit," and I was like, "Well, whatever. You ain't one of the manosphere niggas, are you?" Because he thought I was critical of the manosphere. At that point, I was like, oh, no, I watched them every day. It was a couple niggas I watch every day. Now, I understand why grown men go back to the manosphere spaces because we be in there like commandos pulling niggas out. Shout out to Sir Islam, old school player from back in the day, right? Um, Listen, it is what it is. You know what you know and you see what you see. You can see it with your own eyes. If you ain't, you blind. Right? What 50 say, they say I talk a little fast, but if you listen a little fast, I ain't gotta slow down for you to catch up, bitch. Right? So with that being said, like I'm sitting here rolling my J because you know I'm gonna smoke me a joint and rant on you niggas before I go to K Business Podcast and do some business, right? But it's foolery time. So we about to have some time foolery popping off. Cause this shit, yo, this shit crazy. Right? Like I said, I saw the Mike TV shit and niggas is mad at Cynthia G. And I'm like, yo, on some real life shit, y'all niggas shouldn't even really give a two fucks about Cynthia G. Right? She don't give a two fucks about you. But you niggas is so thirsty on this bitch that y'all niggas got her all extra famous and niggas signing petitions to get her channel struck. I thought niggas was mad at women signing petitions to get rid of Kevin Samuels' channel. So now we taking they same tactics. Everything's fair in love and war, right? But why we warring against the women, son? Right? A lot of niggas, my nigga Keep It 100 said it last night. Most men don't fuck with the red pill. Most men, black men, are pro-black, which means pro-black female. Because that's pretty much what pro-black means, right? Most black men are pro-black, which is that they are pro-black female. Most black men are not of this red pill shit, right? Some black men are on their own level, right? And they could give a fuck about all of this shit, but it's what's popular, right? It's what's going on, it's what gets the clicks and views and shit, right? Damn, this blunt about to be fat. I need to put a crutch on it. But on some real life talk, like niggas can't be mad at Cynthia G for saying abort black male babies, and then we sitting here talking about whoop-dee, shot up the block with the Uzi, nigga. I shoot your family, you can't sue me. Niggas getting groovy, shoot you with the bazooka, make you chewy, shoot up your funeral, shoot you 16 times and sell poison. I used to sell poison, now I take it. And I fuck all the bitches, right? That's what we say. That's what our music consists of, right? At least that's what I hear most of the time, right? So if that's what we saying, then what is we saying, right? That little boy be throwing a fit in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it. This African chick that live in my building with the cassava booty, right? Don't let my wife know I said that, but Shorty got the stupid cake. But shit, my wife know I look. I ain't gonna hide it from her. She know. I be like, oh, big booty. She be like, yeah, I know. You looking at the big booty girl? Yes. But fuck, man. So these niggas like this shit was crazy because every time all of these red pill or these manosphere, black manosphere niggas get on the panel with a woman, this shit seemed like a hardcore interrogation. Yo, no cap. I almost felt like that when I was on the Roger Report. Niggas got on the panel with Sexy Red. I don't know, that shit crazy. Like, niggas, it felt like we was interrogating Shorty, right? And niggas be asking questions and they're like, well, look at the psyche of this woman. Nigga, men and women don't think the same, number one. Number two, the niggas that was on this panel with Shorty was talking some dumb shit about uh General Captain jack off with other niggas for 4 hours, right? And I ain't gonna hate on the manosphere niggas like that. But on some real shit, as a whole, this is what y'all look like. So Shorty was confusing red pill, black manosphere, white manosphere, fucking passport bros, anything that didn't put black women up front basically gets clouded in the middle. Most of the time, people aren't going to take the time to do the further research. So yes, it does take you guys going out there talking about shit, but you guys are coming from shit in a way fucking wild angle. Like y'all niggas bugging, son. Or some shit, right? You know, and this ain't even a financial thing because a lot of these dudes is papered up. Now y'all are spending your money on dumb shit like crypto, but hey, listen, you might get a couple dollars off crypto, so I ain't gonna knock your hustle, right? I'm from it. I'm really from this shit. Unlike the niggas who scam you and be like, I'm from the bottom. We have to do it for our people. I came from the hood. Nah, I really came from that shit, unfortunately, right? So I understand doing what you got to do, but I also understand shit like codes, ethics, morals, standards, right? So, you know, it's crazy because I done had a conversation now with a white MGTOW guy and a white guy who's right leaning. I'm gonna start talking to a lot more white people on this shit too because the white guy, very similar, fucking hat to the back, t-shirt, but it's a classism thing, right? When I was talking to him, I realized it's a class thing. It ain't got really much to do with race. It's a class thing. Because some was saying, yo, it's a bunch of fucked up white people too. And I was like, I know. 42 million Americans are on welfare that are white. 42 million Americans are black. So 100% of the black population is equivalent to 20% of the white population, which is on welfare. Right? Because there's 200 million people who are white in America. But see, I'm one of them niggas who run around and I don't bring the smoke to nobody. I just try to stay in my lane, man. But if I ever, like, for God's sake, what a nigga got to do to make a $500,000 without the FBI catching feelings, right? Shorties on their knees for niggas with big cheese. Niggas pushing Beamers in 300 E's. A drug dealer's destiny is reaching a key. Everybody's looking for something.
right? So I get it that y'all niggas, you be on your shit, you want to dominate the woman or whatever, but it's levels to this shit, young boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was comparing shit like Rollo Tomasi telling men to get a vasectomy, which is reversible, is equivalent to Cynthia G telling women to abort black babies. It's not by any means equivalent. I understand that. However, I remember I was watching one of the Taz channel panels, and he had a black woman up there, and he was like, "Yo, so what the fuck? As a man, what am I supposed to do?" And the woman was like, "Well, as a man, you're supposed to protect me from myself." And I thought about that. It's an unfair job, but maybe that's what niggas got to do, right? But again, Cynthia G says abort black babies, black male babies specifically, not female, but male. Now, I guess with all this Glorilla culture, maybe you could say female. But right now, I don't see no difference in what Cynthia G is saying from what Lil Wayne or Future or Lil Baby or Dub Baby or the recent killer nigga with 700 tattoos on his face and is the latest rapper is saying. Spawn. We're not doing that definitely in 2024. Which part aren't we doing, Spawn? You talking about the Cynthia G part or the niggas saying the exact same shit? Because I get it, what she's saying is egregious, but is it any more egregious than what we say in our fucking music? My nigga, we vibe to this shit while we driving. Kill a nigga in the face. Shoot a nigga and his baby mama. Like, what the fuck? That's what we say in our music. So is it any different than what she's saying? Because according to the body count, shit, fucking Lil Wayne got 72 bodies. He says saving women from themselves. Why? We save children from themselves, right? He says, I don't live out the raps. I know you don't live out the raps, but unfortunately, that's the squeaky wheel, is the raps. So the squeaky wheel gonna get the oil, right? If the wheel's quiet, that's not what you're gonna get. Most black men, Spawn, don't live the rap lifestyle. You know what most black men are doing? Most black men go to work, come home, hop on fucking 2K or Call of Duty, fucking go have a cigar with their homies. Maybe they go shoot some hoops in real life, right? A kid is a child, a grown woman is a grown adult. Yes, she is, but she's supposed to fall under some kind of protection. Right? If we look at the chessboard, you don't think the queen falls under the protection of the king? She just gets to move freely. The reason she gets to move freely, if this is chess, not checkers, look at the chessboard. The only piece that gets to move freely is the queen. Why is that? Because everything moves under the law of the king. And the king is making it so that his queen can do whatever the fuck she want to do. So heavy is the head that wears the crown. Is that shit easy? Hell the fuck no. Right? Now, I understand what you're saying. We ain't protecting randos. Right? What's up, Henry? But we have to protect something. Right? It most of the time, again, what is it that you niggas say to your tunes? You rap about genocide. I sold 100 bundles because I'm getting to them bricks. Poppy sold me 20. And then he gave me another 6. Did that rhyme? I didn't even try to do it. Right? Man, listen. What you are doing is protecting the woman from herself when you create an environment, right? Where they don't have to run into shit. That's why you child-proof a house. You don't run behind the child and be like, "Oh, don't stick your finger in the socket. Oh, don't touch this. Don't touch." You child-proof the house. You put the little rubber things on the fucking end of the table. You move the glass. You put the little things in the socket. You move shit up high to where the kid can't reach it. You lock things away. So it's the same shit. But my issue is that niggas was talking to the woman about like channels and shit that I had no clue of, and I consumed some of this shit. So for somebody who likely just seen it on a Kevin Samuels clip, you know, it's kind of understandable for a person to confuse it. It's the same way y'all confuse fucking crypto for an actual asset, right? If we go there, right? You confuse crypto as an actual asset. Broke genius, what's going on? But you'll look at crypto and be like, oh man, this is an asset. Again, I'm talking my shit. However you feel, you're gonna feel about it, right? One monkey don't stop the show. This is my opinion. But you got crypto, and it's like, again, if I invest in Burberry, child proofing, well, yeah, child proofing does start before you select the mother. Crypto is not an. I have 200,000 VC in my 2K account. That's an asset. That's exactly how you sound calling crypto an asset. We can agree to disagree again. My opinion is my opinion, right? You can feel how you want to feel about it, right? You have absolute autonomy and right to do so. I'm just a nigga talking some shit on the internet right now, right? But it is what it is. The thing is, there's nothing you can. The only thing you can trade for crypto is a dollar. So you might as well just trade Forex. At least you're trading currencies that are fiat as well, but they're supposedly backed by something. Everybody talks about the US dollar being weak. The US dollar is probably stronger than ever. Let me explain to you why. The US dollar moved away from the gold standard. But what standard did it fall behind? The might of the US motherfucking military. If the US dollar is so valueless, why are damn near 70% of all transactioned on the planet done in US dollars? Because the US dollar is backed by the might of the motherfucking US military. So we can print money. Because all we'll do is kill up a bunch of people and our money will be worth a whole lot more. Because we have the ability to we have military on every fucking landmass on earth. So at the drop of a hat, we could go chirp chirp, hit them niggas, son. Right inside their own country. We got a US embassy every fucking where. How the fuck is there a US embassy in war-torn countries that we're at war with, but somehow there's this motherfucking area where motherfuckers from the US could just move with autonomy? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Send me the way every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. So, like I said, also look out for me tonight, 7 o'clock, in about an hour. I'm gonna be on with K Business Podcast, breaking down whole life insurance. Last week we did term life. This week we're gonna do whole life. I might just gear it toward permanent and break down the difference. Right? But that shit is ill because the thing about shit like finance, just like shit with red pill niggas talking to women, and because see, I can't even say I know the distinguishment of red pill niggas and incels and all this other shit. But like I've been saying, to the fucking outside eye, all y'all niggas look the same. Red pill encompasses all the bullshit. Just like to the outside looking in, black man encompasses all the bullshit. Right? Like, black man could go say, hey, nigga, 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 and know the difference between each fucking, the inflection of your voice. That's my nigga. Hey, nigga, you could see the inflection. You understand the difference just from the tonality, right? But someone who's not black is probably not going to understand that difference in tonality and be like, that's my nigga. Hey, nigga. Right? Because you could say, hey, nigga, to somebody who's your nigga, or hey, nigga, to somebody who disrespected you. Right? They say podcast niggas. Podcast niggas, red pill, all that shit is the same to me, bro. Right? Like I said, I understand the small distinctions, but I don't. That shit to me reminds me of the fact that LGBTQ got 99 redemptive names like Allah. Right? So to me, you have to set a condition for that shit to exist. Right? If you can set those conditions, it does something a little different. Right? So I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to get this jet, man. I'm about to have to roll another one. You know what, man? Fuck it. Let me roll another jet. I should drop the link. Hold up. Let me see if I could drop the link. Anybody want to come up? Spawn, I'd love to hear you actually speak about this shit because it's easier to have a dialogue back and forth than to make you type and shit. Go get ready, wash up, drink some more water. That's a fact. Let me drink some more water right now. Right? But like I said, yo, that shit is wild, bro. Like, niggas was really like, that's like the way niggas talk about a subject they know about, but she don't know shit about. That's like saying, name one nigga who beat Jerry Rice in the 40 dash. Nigga, she don't know. All she know is right now niggas is talking about Tom Brady is the GOAT. Or the LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Name me 15 niggas that LeBron James played with that are better than Michael Jordan. Nigga, I don't watch basketball like that. I know LeBron James, Michael Jordan. That's what she knows about the red pill. So when you guys are having these whole fucking conversations, well, show me the evidence. Show me the person. Replay me the clip. Nigga, they're not doing all that. It ain't that serious or important to them. Right? Like I said, the only reason I can speak on that shit is because I watched the shit. And it's crazy as fuck because I found myself going live more because I've unsubscribed to a lot of those channels. So when it's time for me to do shit like my habitual smoke and fucking watch some fuckery, I have no fuckery to watch. So I have to create my own fuckery, which is not all that fun because I like to talk about insurance all the time. And insurance is boring as shit, right? But let me see something. I'm gonna see how loud my radio goes right quick. And turn this shit down. Let me turn on the radio. Oh, this is some song. Play a little music while I roll this J. Facts. At some point, you do gotta show yourself behind the avatar. Woo. It's perfect timing for this song while I roll up. Uh uh uh. Sweet pieces, you were looking for your friend, the one you left and never called you again. But when he told you he was out to Benjamin, you looked like you were him, but give him a little chance to begin. You think you really gonna pretend, man, like you wasn't down and called him again? Well, yeah, you know what it is, dude? Like, I found that, let me turn this damn radio off. I found that, oh shit, my man, Kimani just went live. Hopefully he fucks with it. Like I said, I'm actually trying to grow my team, fellas, and it's a pity because I was actually complaining about this last time. I had a bunch of black men who gave me all sorts of bullshit, and he said looking like Darth Hideous, and the black women that I had came and did mad work. And the reason that pisses me off is because y'all niggas say y'all want to be kings and shit, but y'all not putting in the fucking work. Like, it's hard to do this shit dolo, right? I get it, because I'm doing this shit dolo. But if we team up, my nigga, we could do shit together, right? One by one. But, my nigga, we got to stop doing the same shit, right? Yes, there's 1,000 different breads down the bread aisle. I get it. But the bread brand don't just make one type of bread neither, right? Wonder Bread don't just make white bread. They make fucking dinner loaves, too. Or dinner rolls. Alright, hold up. Let me finish rolling this J so I can keep talking my shit. Right? But that's another thing, bro. Like, niggas be looking like ass and wanting the baddest bitch. Alright, cool. So you got your bread up? Alright, cool. Now let's assume that all these niggas is making bread. Listen. I can personally verify there's all ranges of income. There's always going to be all ranges of income. You know, I've got clients who range from, you know, $20,000 a year to $1 million a year, right? And that's just kind of what it is, right? Because there's different people at different walks of life. But again, niggas be wanting a Ferrari and they ain't even got a budget for a fucking Pinto. Oh shit! I done dropped my bud. You know what I'm saying? So it's a baby joint because it's 6 o'clock. I gotta get ready to get going. Right? But niggas be looking like my son said niggas be looking like Darth Hideous. Dead ass, son. Right? So you gotta figure why is it that niggas is mad, right? Like, I remember being mad because I ain't get the bitches in high school, right? I'm still jaded about it because I'm like, damn, in high school, I should have been the man. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? We all had our experiences. Listen, Now you're older, you're wiser. Do what you do, right? But why are you battling back and forth with the bitches that you say you don't want, right? Bitches is gonna do that, right? Because they like that energy. So the fucking Keishas will battle back and forth. Cynthia G will battle back and forth with your ass. Let me explain to you why these bitches battle back and forth with your ass. It's sexual energy, right? So it's just like uh yeah, it's your confidence, look, game, and your location. Location has a lot to do with it, right? Yeah. Listen, it's some dudes who don't give a fees up, right? And it's some dudes who got it like that. Some dudes want a certain thing and they want a certain look with a certain relationship, right? You can't want a Ferrari and expect it to run on fucking regular gas. Hold up, somebody coming up. Damn, what? Why my shit not? Spawn, what it do? Can you hear me? Well, I'll keep going until you unmute yourself, right? But location, man, because you can always travel to bitches, and it's bad bitches everywhere, right? I get it what you're talking about with location, but realistically, it's sexual energy. Just like when Fresh and Fit had the chick who was mushing them. Project chicks, hood rat bitches like that energy. They want to make you feel aggressive. When you get aggressive, when Pookie gets aggressive, there's two things. He's either fighting or fucking, right? So they want you to get aggressive with them and fuck them aggressively. And that's what they're used to. You could accredit that to your homegirl, Princella the Queen Maker, and you could clip this. That's why she called them bonobos, right? I guess they have the mating aptitudes of apes. Man, this J keep going out because it's a baby J. But I think, right? Oh, there go that cat again. It's a cat that somebody left that's living in the garage. He says in the letter you could be ugly and you would be pulling. Bro, I lived in Douglasville, right? I had a chick that was pulling chicks for me, right? What ended up happening, I was living there with my uncle and his wife. They was Muslim. At first, it was my brother who had moved out there, but I was getting into shit out here. So my family one day just called my brother, was like, yo, pick him up. He getting into too much shit, right? Women shit. Women
Yo, what's going
interfering.
on?
What's happening, bro? Women
Yeah, yeah.
interfering and shit. Right? Hold up. Let me finish out. I'm going to get right to you. I moved down south. My cousin introduced me to the shorty as a favor because I let him live with me. But Shorty was bisexual. So I would go to try and bag bitches in the mall in Douglasville. And she'd be like, don't worry about it. And she would go bag the bitch and be like, yo, y'all do threesome? Yo, that shit was wild. But anyway, what up, Sport?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Like what you were talking about before with the red pill shit, like what's your gripe?
My gripe is this, right? So y'all go on channels with women, right? Who may or do obviously have opposing opinions. And while you can speak to a man in a certain way, even with aggression, and we'll let it roll off because nigga, a nigga on the internet talking. But what happens is questions will be asked, and it's like you don't know the questions to ask her because the way that you like. Dude was asking her, oh, like she said something to the effect of, oh, a lot of what the red pill niggas say is equivalent to what Cynthia G was saying about abort black male babies. And he was like, name me one channel that says that. And the problem is she cannot. It's probably impossible for her. You know why? Because she don't watch none of that shit. Right? So you're asking her to pull facts and figures and shit that niggas said that she don't know if niggas said it. She knows somebody said it and they were associated with red pill, manosphere, blue pill, purple pill, whatever. Right? And to most people, it's all the same shit. But I'll fall back because obviously you have more experience with it than I do.
I mean, I still don't kind of understand where you're going though. You could kind of like simplify it for me. And like, is my audio good? It's good, straight.
Yeah, I can hear you. So like, all right, simply put, right? Shorty came up and said in these words, listen, I'm a Cynthia G follower, but you know, I don't agree with her saying abort black male babies, whatever, whatever. But in her saying that is no different than the toxicity that the red pill spews, right? Because her view of the red pill is the 30,000-foot view. Most people's view who are not in the manosphere community don't know anybody but maybe Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, right? So,
Right.
and all we get is the what is it? The Love and Hip Hop, the whatever the fucking media outlet of the day is that puts out some Kevin Samuels or Fresh and Fit clips, right?
Right.
But then when you actually speak to someone on a panel like you and I are, you ask her, hey, tell me one nigga from the manosphere who said that. She cannot do that. It's impossible. So then you'll kick her off the panel and be like, see, these women, they don't even study nothing. Da, 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 da. Why would they? They have no interest in it, and they believe that you have no interest in them.
I mean, it's hard to put it. All right, so I get what you're saying. Is kind of like the men don't have interest in the women. I mean, just looking at how dudes act over here, I mean, they do have interest in them.
Right. I get that they have interest in them. But most of that shit,
Well, like,
passport
should
bros,
we be? Oh, go ahead, go
so
ahead.
it's all confused. Passport bros, SYSBM, MGTOW, right? Everything that you guys are saying is get away from black women, fuck black women, do not date black women, date Becky, date Mingling, date Sarah, date Sasha, date Latina, whatever, Maria, but don't date Keisha or fucking, Priscilla, right? Um, and so that's what it sounds like to them, to the average onlooker. You smell me?
Yeah, but you asked like any reasonable person here. I mean, like even that day we was on the panel over there with what's his name, Q Butter. That's really just not the case, bro. Like the thing about like what we talk about is I can't speak for anybody else. I feel like how I see it is you supposed to pick the best option. That was the thing I was trying to say. Like it really don't matter about race about this point because you have the white manosphere, black manosphere, you even got an Asian manosphere. Like we all got these same problems. That's what we feel like as far as like the SYSBM piece, you feel me? Like you just pick the best option. But
Okay, so you would say
like
that you're SYSBM?
nah, bro. I'm chilling, bro. Honestly, man. Like I don't know even want to know what I want to do right now, bro. Like what I say is, bro, I'm gonna just pick the best option, bro. Like it's just plain and simple, bro. Like whatever I do, if I decide to go travel one day and I meet somebody there, hey, it just is what it is, bro. But my main thing is I'm gonna pick the best option, no matter what the race is
What
or
age
whatever,
group are
bro.
you in? Are you in the 25 to 34 age group?
Bro, I just turned 25 yesterday.
All right, so you're still young, right? So your brain is just now changing. But the difficulty that I'm having is that this impression is being put onto men your age, right? But they're men my age. Remember the other day I went crazy on a rant like DMX with DMX, right?
Yeah, and I
And he
might
said,
like
"Listen,
go in and out because I'm like in a bad area right now, so I'm still here though.
now I heard them boring. I heard you boring him, but it's all good. But remember, DMX said, man, listen, you know, life is too short to get caught up in some dumb shit. Wake up one day, 40 years old on some bum shit." And what's happening is that there are a lot of these black men who are out here waking up one day, 40 years old on some fucking bum shit. And the only thing that they have is getting on fucking YouTube, complaining and getting cash apps. Right? Now, that's what it looks like. That's the optic of it. Right? I'm sure that there's a bigger or a more noble crusade. But guess what else had a noble crusade? The Crips, right? They were supposed to be a community revolution. We started out protecting ourselves from white gangs,
You're right.
right?
But we know, like, even in like real society, like it's only a small part of the actual population that are able to actually change and make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just people that are offline coming online. These the same people. These the same kind of people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really expect anything different online type shit.
Listen, I understand about choosing the best option and everything, but either what needs to happen is more of a fight to get different images out there. Like people need to have a distinction, but he said I still be hitting. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I just don't broadcast. I'm still fucking feminism, literally. Yeah, that's true too. Niggas do love their daughters. But like, so you don't have any kids yet, do you, Spawn? All right, well, we'll wait for him to come back. But again, the shit is like perplexing because it it just seems as if it's a complaintosphere. And then my dilemma is this, because I've heard some of these white men speak on their panels and their version of MGTOW and SYSWM, right? And they go in on hard R's, is what they call you, right? So the shit is no joke. Hard R's and Gloctavius, right? What up, Sport? You must still be in a bad area. I can't hear you. But it's just like I said, it's just a confusing thing. And he says you gotta respect me like a boss that approves your paycheck. I feel you. So it just needs to be, I guess, give it a better distinction. Shit like you going on Q Butter speaking does speak volumes because he does speak to a lot of the black community. And fuck other communities. I can't speak for other communities because I'm not of other communities, so I'm not really concerned with other communities, right? Like I said, what I'm doing, I want to have no effect on you, good or bad, right? If it affects you positively, good. If it affects you negatively, you fucked up. But what we also need to realize, and this is one big thing, is that black people aren't a monolith, right? And you got to stop. Oh, well, let's Africa. We came from Africa. What part of Africa you came from? Because I know Africa is 57 countries, right? Because in America, we'll get down to what fucking neighborhood, what block you're from. Oh, where are you from? I'm from Tennessee. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I used to live over on Fifth Street, off of Main and Third Creek. Yeah, oh yeah, off of Little Block. Off of Little Block. Yeah, oh, I'm 2 streets over. I was from Second Street. Oh really? Oh man. Yeah. Well, we went to Valley View High. Yeah, we ain't fuck with them niggas at Turner Source. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to hop off because I gotta go get ready for my 7 o'clock. Make sure
Yeah,
you hit
man.
that
I'm
like.
still.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. We
I'm gonna
gotta
let you close out.
have a discussion, man. Yeah, I wish it was a better time I had Bay Area right now. It's like what the traffic really bad at is
I
man.
know
But
it
I definitely
happens.
agree with something that you're saying though, man. You feel me? It definitely do need to be a better representation out here for the people that are actually here. But it can be confusing for the people that are on the outside looking in. They just gonna assume we all in one the same, but when we got like different fractions and shit like that. You feel me?
Hmm. So that's what ends up being confusing. But I'm gonna get ready to close out. You got any closing
You
words,
still
bro?
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Or you still there?
Oh, yeah, you must have froze.
Yeah, I froze out. Well, you heard the last thing that I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, man. So that's all we really need at this point, man. And shit, the people that are actually moving forward, we can do that, bro. You feel me?
No doubt. Well, listen, I'm gonna get ready to hop off. So, good looking for coming up. I'm gonna close out right now.
Yeah, I got one little question though. Like, what's the average cost for like a monthly payment for like somebody around like the age of 30 type shit for like whole life insurance? Just a quick little answer though.
Depends, right? Between $1 and a thousand
Just give
dollars.
like a
How much?
broad range. You
How
said
much
a
do you want to
thousand?
spend? Between $1 and $1,000. How much do you want to spend? So I'll tell
Uh
you what to do. Because why do you want whole life insurance?
I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to discuss it. See, I'm still. I know you talked about it with Seed a few times, though. You know what I'm saying? So I still gotta get gamed up on the life insurance tip.
No, I got you.
Yeah, for sure though. Maybe the next time though, man. I know you gotta go and shit.
Well, here's the thing. Now you're asking about my craft. So here's what I want you to go away with, right? I want you to go to lifehappens.org and go to the calculators and go to the life insurance needs calculator. Fill it out and it's going to tell you how many dollars of death benefit you need, right? And
Right,
then I want you to ask, why do I want whole life insurance, term life insurance, universal life insurance, whatever life insurance it is that you want? Why do I want it? Right?
right,
And those just, and like I said, whichever one it is that you want, find out why you want it, right? First, find out how much death benefit they say you need, and then find out the actual reason why you want life insurance, right? Is it because you heard me say that shit is popping?
Now, I mean, I have heard from a few people like you can like be your own bank and all that, so that seemed cool.
So you're interested in being your own bank. So how much do you think it costs to become your own bank?
It's probably like 500 a month.
Okay. So that's $6,000 a year. You know what else is $6,000 a year? An
Huh?
IRA. I said $500 a month equals $6,000 a year. Do you know what
Mm-hmm.
else is $6,000 a year? An IRA. So now, why do you need life insurance over an IRA?
I mean, I don't know what's better. I don't really know too much about the IRA.
Okay. So the the difficulty with it is this. People will tell you just to get a product, right? So I talk about product all the time because I have a favorite product and a strategy that goes with it. But the strategy, that's why I always tell people you have to have an actual consult because the strategy might not fit with your life or your strategy. Does that make sense? Right? So, for example, my mother drives a Ford, right? When she gasses up her car, she has the option to put in regular, medium
Nah, yeah,
grade,
I
or
got caught
premium.
under the bridge, bro. You can repeat that?
Okay. So what I was saying is, you have to understand why, you want these products, right? And then what are they
Okay.
used for, right? So, for example, the strategy that is for one of my clients might not be the best strategy for you. So my analogy is this: my mother drives a Ford, right? So she could put any kind of gas she wants in her car. She could put regular, she could put medium, she could put premium. I drive a Benz. Guess what kind of gas I got to put in my car? Premium. That's it.
Mm,
I can't put nothing less than that if I want my car to perform the way it's supposed to perform,
right.
right? So now that's what it comes to when you're talking about your financial strategy, right? Infinite banking is good actually when you're younger because 500 a month might not be necessary for your situation.
Yeah, that's why I was saying. Like, I mean, I didn't give you like all the details. That's why I was just saying, kind of like an average, like okay, on average, what it is, like the most people around that age range. Type shit.
Yeah. Again, that's why I asked why, right? Because if you say, hey, if you come to to a sporting goods store and ask for a sneaker, the person's gonna ask you why. Oh, well, I want to play football. Oh, well, you need a cleat. You don't need a basketball sneaker, right? A basketball sneaker costs a different amount than a cleat, right? And you're
Right.
gonna pay different money for different quality of cleat, right? So that's how that works. But listen, I'm
Okay.
getting ready to hop off, man.
All right, man. Talk to you another time, man. Be easy.
No doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor Alonzo Hall, and I've wept and tapped on your head with another ADH Wealth solution. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass. Work in progress every day and see success. Remember, folks, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.